And second question is babar is not part of the level. How England team is taking that? Made the captaincy of Kohli apart from his year's decision. And second question is Pakistan is.
Sorry, what did you say about Pope? Sorry.
How do you rate the captaincy of Kohli apart from his year's
DRS?
decision?
Oh, right, his record. Look, DRS is one of those things that I view as they're there to use. If you think you've got a chance of one going your way, why not use it? You know, no one's perfected how to use DRS. If you think it's a chance of being out, then you're going to review it. I've got some right, I've got some wrong. I ain't going to lose sleep over if a bowler tells me that it's out, but it's not, because it's what they're there for. And Babar Azam plays for Pakistan. Not our problem.
Okay, we'll finish with the England cricket well played in the first test match. And how do you see the Azam, the Shine Afridi, and the fast bowler Seam Shah absence in the batsman territory?
Yeah, just everything on that. That's Pakistan cricket issue, nothing to do with me.
Okay, we're done. Rory, go ahead.
Hi Ben, you obviously got the team and yourself and Matty are coming into it. First of all, yourself, you'll be back after a layoff, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to getting back out on the field. Worked really hard. At the back end of my rehab period back at home, and then obviously throughout the last test match as well. Put myself, for a fitness test pretty much over the last couple of days and came through that really well. So, looking forward to it. And Potsy, myself and Potsy coming in for Wokesy and Gus. So I think you look at the last 7 test matches been pretty grueling, in particular that last one. So, I think, you look at the seamers that we've got out here with us. I think it's a good time for them to have a rest, refresh the body, because they've had a really, really big summer, put in some really good performances, bowled a lot of overs, and obviously last week was pretty grueling as well. So, a good time for them to get their feet up and have a break.
And it's an old Durham pitch, that's nice for you?
Yeah, I'm not slowly eking all the Durham team in, don't worry about that. But, look, no, I think it's going to be a proud moment for the club, obviously, looking at things like that. Durham have got a great record of, producing England cricketers, in particular fast bowlers, and obviously we've seen Potsy in an England shirt for quite a while now, who's done really, really well, and Carsey with the white ball throughout the summer, and I thought he was amazing last week in his debut. I'm pretty sure he showed as to why we picked him, why we selected him, and the role that we see him playing long term in an England shirt when he gets the chance. So it'd be great to see him going again, and hopefully he can put in a similar performance, if not better, this week.
And have you had the final word on the pitch? Will you be playing on the same pitch as last week?
Have I heard final word?
Yeah, it's a confirmation that you'll be playing on the same pitch.
I'd hope so, but after what that's what we know.
So what you've done so
well,
not very typical, is it?
No, I'd be surprised if we turn up tomorrow and we're playing on a different one. But first time ever that I've played on a used wicket in a test series back to back. But I think we could sit here and say, it's definitely going to do this, it's definitely going to do that, but who knows. But I think you'd like to think that it's going to offer the spin a little bit more than it did last week. Obviously with it being used and hot, slightly drier square, so you might see a little bit more reverse swing to bring the seamers into the game. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens in that first session and that first day, and then go from there.
Going into the other in some respect, in the nucleus starting on the day 6 pitch, I guess you can't do too much planning.
Sorry, say that again, Roy?
Are you going into the unknown a little bit, starting a test match on day 6 pitch? You could do, I guess you don't know exactly what you're going to do at all.
I'll hopefully win the toss and bat.
Want to go Lawrence at the back? Go ahead, Lawrence.
Jimmy said yes, you thought you were fitter than ever. Is that how you feel? Has the break done you something good in that respect?
Look, I've worked really hard on other you know, parts of my fitness side whilst I've been injured. I've obviously had a fair few injuries. It's part of what we do, part of how I play cricket and my role. Injuries are frustrating, but I like to sort of keep myself in a positive mindset, and the thing that allows me to do that is telling myself, when you get back onto the field, make sure that you're fitter than you were when you got injured. So not only do I have a goal of obviously, you know, getting my body back into a state of being able to play, but obviously having another sort of individual goal of making sure that I'm physically fitter than when I got injured keeps me on track and keeps me positive throughout injuries, which is obviously frustrating.